80% of my room tonight was single. Okay. That says a lot.
Okay, so it was 90% women, and the rest of the prospects were not, they were just not our type.
To be dramatic, but I'm going on my first ever speed dating event tonight.
The search begins once again. Sausage warriors are attending singles events.
Y'all gotta start coming to these brunches. That's where all the pretty girls be at.
Well, I've just unlocked a new level of being single, and that's moving through grief alone.
It was most definitely mostly women.
There's always more women than men, because most men don't attend these events. Kindly subscribe to the channel. That's the only contribution we ask of you.
I'm looking for a man in finance with trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance, trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes.
Back with a very anticlimactic update about how the speed dating event went last night. We left early, so there's not much to report. Yeah, we just ended up leaving early, and that's about it. That's really all I have to say. Everyone seemed really nice though, so I would give it another chance. And we're going to another one in like 2 weeks, so if you live in LA, like, message me on Instagram or something. Maybe we can get a drink beforehand, because I know it can be intimidating going by yourself to these things. Yeah, let me know.
She ended up leaving early because no one approached her at the speed dating event. Judging by the amount of times her followers asked for an update and she still haven't, that's the conclusion I'm drawing from this. Good luck to her. She's still looking for her Prince Charming.
I'm going to a singles event on a golf course, and this is my outfit. The dress is from House of CB, the heels are Mark Fisher, available on Amazon, and the bag is actually from Aldo. The extensions are bombshell extensions, and the IBS actually came free. Thanks.
To the women out there that are constantly saying, where are all the good men? Where did the good men all go? Well, honey, you're digging through the trash looking for a gold earring. Change your environment. Change your perspective, change your environment, change the way that you do things, because like Einstein said it best, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Switch it up, baby. Don't go digging through the trash for gold.
Ladies, all the good men are in your block list. Not many men left now, because most got partners and the rest of women got high expectations, so men prefers to be on their own, or just flings. Don't look for gold. Try to accommodate yourself with silver or maybe wood. You will understand. It's not gold that bring happiness and joy. It's already too late for those women screaming, "Where are all the good men?" Those are women who once had a good man in their lives, and they miss how they used to treat them. The wall is only getting larger and larger as these women age, and accountability will be on the other side of it, waiting for them.
Why don't men like brunches?
Y'all gotta start coming to these brunches. That's where all the pretty girls be at, literally. With their little colorful outfits, they take their hoodies off, their t-shirts off. And then that's what they be, all the working class women, nice nurses and stuff. Like, y'all be missing out. Y'all gotta start coming to the brunches. Y'all love the gym shoes at night, but y'all don't want to come where the ladies be at, pretty and just ready to mingle. Come on, fellas. Like, I need the fellas, man. What, I'm doing something wrong? I just want to know why men don't be coming to brunches.
The only reason why these ladies want these men to attend these brunches is so that they can pay for their meals. Men are nothing than a cash cow in these women's eyes. What exactly are they getting for attending these brunch settings anyway? First they said it was sassy for men to attend such a thing, now asking for men to attend. A mental health evaluation check needs to be required for a lot of these women. Making up their minds is one of the hardest tasks they've yet to conquer.
If you needed a reminder of why men are trash...
Okay, let's hear this. Why are exactly men trash this time?
Last night, I went out with a friend of mine, and we got to talking with this guy at the bar, and he ended up revealing that he was separated, he had 2 children, and was kind of like going through a hard time.
Cool story. Let's get to the point.
So we were like, oh my God, are you good? Like, this must be really upsetting. Like, you seem to be in a really bad place. He then proceeds to tell my friend and I that this is not his worst heartbreak, not even a little bit.
So he's doing what a lot of women are asking men to do. Share their feelings. I'm sure this is going to lead up to the men are trash part.
We were like, huh? He proceeds to tell us that his worst heartbreak was a girl he dated very briefly from high school to college and was like his puppy love. She ended things with him because she wanted to see other people. She broke his heart the worst. He's never really gotten over it. And like, she's the one that he thinks about, like ruminates over.
I guess they're not aware that the first love for a lot of guys is often the one that's the most impactful.
Now, this on the heels of Zayn saying that he's never been in love even though he has children with Gigi Hadid and has another woman's eyes tattooed on his fucking chest. Whoa.
Get to the point, please.
At this point, I'm marrying my floor lamp because at least it's taller and doesn't have any exes. I don't know.
The logic used here is absolutely amazing, isn't it? Let's just bear in mind that this individual formed the opinion that men are trash based on the actions of one man actually opening up and sharing his feelings in regards to how the feelings that he had for his first love actually still affect him later in life. Enjoy that floor lamp.
I'd rather date a lamp. At least a lamp would brighten my day. If she took 10 pounds of her makeup off, she probably wouldn't be able to get a date. Anyone going through a bad divorce or separation will tell you that it triggers all types of emotions. In his case, it took him back when he was once loved and cared for by his first love. The lamp would be a good match, as long as it's not turned on. And they wonder why men keep quiet and keep their problems to themselves. Whenever you open up to them, whatever you say will be weaponized against you. A lot of women have asked men to speak up and communicate about their feelings just to get destroyed by it when an argument sparks up. Some of these women are the devil in disguise, for that matter. To take advantage of that man's vulnerable side and use it against him is just evil.
Single check. If you're single, heart this. Comment where you're from.
Once again, there's just way more women than men at these singles events. Just when will they realize the bachelor type guy they're looking for doesn't attend these events? Every one of them is looking for a sponsor, and they dare to say women don't ever get dressed up for men. What a joke.
Yeah, you know something? I kind of agree with this, which is why we really have to change the way we think and talk about single people, because there's a shitload of us, and we're not all desperate. We're all just tired of the current dating culture. There is a difference. Singles events don't work because of how we associate things with single people. Things like loneliness, sadness, desperation, patheticness, failure. All bullshit, by the way, but we still do it. That's why I like changing narratives. That's why I like talking about single life and showing single life from a positive angle so that we can get out of this desperate zone and start talking about singlehood with more honesty. I don't think singles events work, by the way. I think that life events work. Do the things you enjoy, pursue the hobbies you like, your passions, your creativity, whatever, and meet people who are like you in those spaces. It doesn't have to be a singles event for you to meet people. It can just be an event. But overall, yeah, let's stop thinking of single people as desperate, because we're not desperate. We're just fucking annoyed and sick of this shit. There is a difference.
I'm not interested in dating someone who I don't know or barely know, so a singles event would be pointless. I'm kind of iffy about singles event, speed dating. It's exhausting. I disagree. The age range of people that mostly attend these singles event goes from late 20s and late 30s. Usually by that time, these women are worrying about settling down if they haven't already. And usually they come with a very crazy past of being with multiple dudes in their previous life. Those people carry trauma, baggages, headaches, and more. So yes, I would call it desperation to an extent. Even after using Hinge, Bumble and Tinder and many different dating apps, they were still unable to find someone to take care of them and fulfill their needs. So they resort to speed dating and singles events as their last option, which is the worst place to look for a date.
I'm a single woman in her 40s. Have I downloaded every dating app? Yes. Have I deleted every dating app? Yes. Have I downloaded every dating app again? Yes. Have I deleted every dating app again? Also yes. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Hang out with me tonight? No, I'm gonna need 5 to 7 business days notice. Actually, this is the end of December, so let's shoot for February 15th. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Go looking for love? No, I'm gonna need Mr. Right to teleport into my living room. Thanks. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Do I want you in my life? Maybe. Do I need you in my life? Absolutely not. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Stay over tonight? I'm gonna need you to actually call yourself a lift and lift yourself right on out of my house so I can get a good night's sleep. I'm a single woman in her 40s. I'm going to need to see this signed permission slip from your therapist before you approach me romantically. I'm a single woman in her 40s. If a man wants to, he will. No, actually, if a man won't, I'll find someone who will.
A good man is hard to find and harder to keep. And let me explain. A good man is loyal, respectful, a man of his word, and he will actually treat you like a queen to a point where you'll believe you're a queen. But if you're not a true queen, what happens is you think that you can abuse him, use and abuse him and toss him. But you forget, just because he's a good man does not mean he's a dumb man. And what happens in this case scenario is you end up losing him. And you do have a lot of competition because there's not a lot of good men out there. And the minute he leaves, he won't only find someone better, he will actually be happier too. And you will be the only one that will regret it because you know how hard it is to find a good man. Don't ever, ever underestimate a good person in general. Good people, as much as they are good, as much as they could be bad. And when they turn bad, you will regret the day you met them. And no, they won't harm you or do anything bad to you. Them leaving you is the worst thing that could happen to you.
A good man will fight for a relationship until the fight is no longer worth the fight. A good man will destroy themselves while their world is falling apart, while trying to build it and hold it together. Good men are wanted, but not appreciated. A good man puts his lady first, and he will hold on till it hurts, but he will eventually turn and walk away in silence. That's me, unfortunately. Ladies these days only want guys who treat them bad. We do get abuse a lot, because we choose not to do evil things that make others happy. We love being ourselves, kind, sincere, genuine love, and joyfulness together if is possible. Stay strong. I've seen the most successful good man gave the world to his woman, and it still wasn't enough. The road a good man walks is a road many can't understand. The pain that this man carries over his shoulder is what changes him from his core and build him to be better. He is the most abused and still tries to love. He puts everyone first and shoulders the pain in silence. In conclusion, being a good man gets you nothing but pain in the end. Don't just allow anyone into your life. These modern women don't deserve your good heart.
Hi, let's go to a singles event. I'm really nervous. I found it on Facebook with my friend. We are going together. It is at a dog park bar. I told myself this year is the year of putting myself out there. So let's do it. I am back home. It was good. It was most definitely mostly women, and it was almost weird because it was still very public, so I would even say 75% of the people there were just people at this place, and the men that were there for this event were much, much too old for me. Personally, the girls I was there with, maybe, but not for me. And it was a great event. I got my flirt on with, like, one person in particular, but he wasn't even there for the event. But I would go again. It's definitely not something I would have done 6 months ago or even ever, but I'm really glad I went.
it's just very clear that it was mostly women. And I met more friends, and which is awesome. Very happy, glad to walk away, even with that. I would have been glad to walk away with nothing, but yeah, singles events can be tough. But who's to say?
She was so wrong for that.
Nice to meet you. I'm Daniel.
So, how was your day going? Are you feeling nervous? Are you feeling good?
You know, I'm a little nervous. There's this little thing that I've learned that a friend taught me that if you do get nervous, do a couple push-ups. And like get your mind.
Are you gonna do some?
Can I?
Yes, do some push-ups. Let's go. Yes.
Wow. Amazing. Do you feel less nervous?
I do, actually.
Why did you reject Daniel?
I can only assume the idea of working out turned her off. It's always the vending machines.
Oh, glad you're back again. I'll never forget you. They said we never make it, my sweet joy. Always remember me.
Because no means no. Men are sick of chasing and begging for a woman to go out with them. Also, when they don't chase or pressure us, they are showing their respect towards us. They respected our no. They respected our decision. You want them to not take no for an answer?
Hi, good evening, all my grown ladies. So, dating after 50 is much harder than I thought it was going to be. There's so many obstacles. I'm not sure how to get around it. Do I continue? I don't know, seriously. Make plans with someone and then they cancel last minute, no advance notice. Guy still living at home with a wife, but they're separated. Yeah, right. Living at home with their mom. Unemployed due to COVID, of course. No transportation, or e.g. What's a girl to do? What's a girl to do? Any advice, ladies, men? Let me know.
These are the warning signs the younger generation keeps ignoring. If women in their 50s are struggling to date, imagine how it's gonna be when they reach close to that age. Especially now, since men are walking away from dating or ever getting married. They believe their beauty will carry them throughout their lives, but it will only carry them so far because beauty can fade. And then it becomes about personality and the kind of value they can add to a man's life. Judging by the standard, since cheating has become cool, and also having multiple partners. They're not bringing anything valuable.
80% of my room tonight was single. Okay? That says a lot. There are so many women who are needing help and direction, and they're not receiving it, or they don't feel like they can plug into it. And so one of the reasons why you need to offer women's events, because it's just, there's something about the safety in the room that it provides that really speaks to single women.
Delete your dating apps. I don't use dating apps, and I'll tell you why. It's because your life's mission should not be to find another person. You do not need a relationship to validate your own existence, okay? Center your life around you. Stop going on 4 dates a week. It's just emotionally draining you, and it's making you actually feel more lonely, which is what these dating apps want you to feel. Even though they market that they want you to find a person, why would they want you to find a person? They want you to stay on their app. That's how they make money, okay? They feed off of your loneliness. Stop. You are enough on your own. If one day you do get married and decide to grow old with somebody, you're going to miss the time you had by yourself. Have faith in the universe, wait for it to provide, and delete your dating apps. I promise you'll feel better.
It just sounds like she wants to help keep women single with that last comment. But some women are lonely because they're not receiving love. And some men are lonely because they don't have someone to give their love to. With this imbalance going on in the dating world, the loneliness will only grow. Hate it or love it. The truth is, men and women need each other. We will never get past this stage until women wake up from their dream. Their demands are just unreal.
Okay, we are in San Francisco for a singles event at Spin in partnership with this thing called Jigsaw. It looks common. There's literally a line to get in that is slower than the open air points of any line. We'll just send that. So that's a negative point. We'll see how the rest of it goes.
Okay, so it was 90% women, and the rest of the prospects were not, they were just not our type.
There were like 5 of them, and the odds of us finding our type was like 0.05%.
And it took 17 minutes for us to get in, okay? So party foul.
That feels like a very long time.
Bad user experience. Bad user experience.
They didn't have cocktails as one of the drinks you could get, so Rachel couldn't get a drink.
I only like cocktails. You get one free drink. It was beer or wine. I want tequila, okay?
But if you're a woman, that's supposed to, if you like
women, gorgeous women, yes.
Go there.
No, I don't think that women are superior. I just think that women are, okay, yeah, no, I guess that's exactly what I was trying to say.
Both the sexes are superior at something. What you just demonstrated is that women are superior at being unable to make up their minds quick enough. If you ask them what food they want, that answer may take a while to process.